Hi, how's it going? This is my house in the Bay of Belfalas housing. We're starting from here because the extreme height of the statue of an Aryan. Won't be able to see it very good from up there. Like all of my houses, I've tried to get the best house nearest to an area with the facilities, which we can see there with a lovely view over the Bay of Belfalas, which we've got a couple of different places that give us a good view of the bay. Out of all the neighborhoods, I do think this is the most beautiful. There's my standing stone heroes of the First and Second Ages, heroes of Erebor. It's easier to see those two statues from here, the king's effigy and the orb and sword. And let's go down and check out this lower level. I love this three-level effect. It's not shrubberies, but that's how it goes. Now we've got a couple of little things down here. The king, an Aryan's feet, and one of the many swan statues that I have. And look at that view. I wished I would have, there's a ship that frequently is coming into port there, but he's not doing it now. I'll back up the steps. Yep, you heard my dog, I hope. Property guard. So this is an even better view. Of course, I have all this stuff there. And you can kind of see the top of an Aryan. And let's move up for this. That's the statue from the crossroads, for those of you who have gotten that far. A lot of Mordor stuff in this one. A plinth, whatever that may be. Nothing is actually hatched out of there yet. And here we have the bones of good old Smaug. Little old man Willow. Came from the anniversary scavenger hunt. Kind of wish they had a big old man Willow. Of course, the Stone of Eric. What thing you can say about this level, it's got balls. Replica of the Vandasar Undone. I really hope you've gotten through to the quests of those in the northern area with dwarves and the like. All right. Yeah, you see, let's kind of look up here. You see, it's a very tall house, Gondorian symbols, all that good stuff. I'm running on this one because this one's liable to take a while, and I don't want to put a 2.5-hour video. All right, so we'll start with the upstairs and work our way back to the front of the house where the most interesting stuff is. I really like this wallpaper and flooring that I got as part of doing things for dwarves. And you see yet another one of those. A little dwarf bed in case you need a nap. I love these. If you're in one of my houses, you can click on them and they'll do things. They'll tell you the story, or at least that part of the story. Little rainbow up there. Not much of a beer drinker anymore, but still glorious. I took this guy through all the bingo stuff. One of the things I do kind of like is it is a pretty detailed map with some color on it, but it shows you all of the stuff going on that bingo did in Mirkwood. It was fun. And you see, there's my rainbow. Study of a tankard. A lot of beer business in here. Oops, I put two of those in the same house. Might have to change that. And you see, if you wonder what that is, that smoke from some, oh yes, my fire pit gives off smoke. That one appears to be more of a scribble than the other one. Of course, no house would be complete without a model of Minas Tirith, either destroyed or otherwise. No ceiling stuff on the second floor. Yep. All right, so we'll really take a good look in here. This little courtyard. Got some dwarf statues in it, and of course, the throne of Gondor. Of course, this is for all of my planning, the map table. Portrait of a hobbit in red. All right, so we'll work our way to the front to some of the very interesting things. Of course, basically a train set. Blood orb. I have a cat. I keep him inside because I fear he'll fight with the dog. Arm of Lagmus. That's a Sambrog helm. I've got a couple of those. Of course, the Seer's Dais does things. So now we're apparently communicating with Sauron. We'd like to thank Eowyn for the head of the Fell Beast. Those pesky paths of the dead. Udunian swords. That was a good fight. Now the front room. I've tried to put many of the more interesting things. Black Book of Mordor does a lot too. Well, it flips pages, I guess. I thought maybe it told the whole story. That just keeps looking like a cinder block. That one makes some music. I hope you can hear this. It's always good if you ever need to warm up. And of course, the grasping maw. All things that I have in fact killed. So that is my Bay of Belfalas house. I've got a kinship house and 3 other houses that I'll be doing tours of for those of you who would like to see it. But for now, that's this one. Thanks for watching. Bilbo Baggins, I'm looking for someone to go on an adventure.